I turned around and I ran for my life. Hi guys, welcome back to Daily Diani. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, leave a big thumbs up and a comment down below. I upload videos every Sunday or more if I feel like it. So be sure to stay tuned. This video today, I'm gonna be doing a story time. Get ready with me. I know I'm supposed to be doing a get to know me, get ready with me. I know you guys have left me some questions. I'm going to answer those in my next video. I just wanted to get this video up. Definitely gonna be answering you guys questions in my next video, so be sure to stay tuned. But this video, I am gonna give the two girls that actually counted how many times I said like in my last video. The two that gets a shout out are Gotta Love Nasia and Gail. I think that's how you say it. If it's not, correct me in the comments, girls. I'm so sorry, but congrats for the shout out. I'll leave their names right here. Let you guys know because I didn't record myself putting my lip gloss on, but I'm just wearing the Fenty Beauty. This is the original one, Fenty Glow. So yeah, let's jump right into the story. Okay, this is gonna be hard for me to do my makeup and talk. Okay, so this story is about the time that I don't want to say kidnapped. I don't know what I want to say, but it's basically like the time I got kidnapped. So this story took place when I was in about 8th grade, and I had to be 13 because the school year just started and I would be turning 14 in December. So at this time I was going to the school by myself because my siblings were still in elementary school, and then my older brother already graduated. At this time at my school, we had to take city buses. The difference between a city bus and a school bus is that a school bus goes directly to students' houses and basically like picks them up and takes them to school. With a city bus, you had to like walk to a bus stop in your area, and that's where the bus would pick you up from. Like, it just went around your neighborhood and then it took you guys to school. With me, you know, I never got lucky enough to have a bus stop that was, you know, right across the street from my house. So I had pretty far distance to walk. So this particular morning was just like every other morning. You know, I wasn't thinking nothing of it. Like, I was just about to get ready and walk to the bus stop, you know? It's actually so windy outside, like it's scary. I'm walking, you know, and I get to the end of my corner. It's all good, it's all fine and dandy. And how I have to go, it's like I have to walk straight down, I have to make a left, and then I have to go to the end of that corner and then make a right. So I got to the end of my own corner, everything was good. So then I make my left and I walk to the end of that street corner. Now while I'm walking to the end of the corner, like when I'm at the corner, you know, I'm about to make my right, I see a man, and he's basically staring me down. Like, when I tell you he's staring me down, he is staring me down, and I don't know why. I'm like, what in the world? So I'm just, you know, it was actually kind of normal for me to like get stares, because I would always get stares. Cars would always like stare at me when they're driving by, beep their horns and whatever not, you know, so annoying. I know a lot of girls can relate to that when they're walking down the street or just anywhere for that matter. So, you know, I'm like, okay, like what's going on? But I'm not really thinking much of it, you know, because it happens all the time. So I'll just start walking faster. And, you know, when I make a right, the bus stop is on the corner of that street. This foundation looks horrible. Well, the color, but so I start walking towards my bus stop like faster because I'm like, ugh, this is so weird. Like, I hate walking and seeing someone like staring. It's not that far to get to my bus stop from, you know, where I'm walking when I get like onto that street. So I'm walking, and I look up at the bus stop. You know, there's other students that, you know, go to those bus stops because it's everybody who lives in that area. And at this particular time, there were 3 students at the bus stop. So I look up, you know, at the bus stop, and I see those kids, you know, just pretty normal. But what was different was, you know, I was seeing them stare at me. Like, they were staring hard at me. Like, no, they were staring like so hard. Like, and you know, normally they'll like just glance over at me walking, like nothing like much, like where they're staring. So I'm like, what in the world are they staring at? Like, what is going on? So I'm like, you know, maybe something's going on behind me, you know. So I just look back, and you know who I see behind me running full speed? The same man that I saw walking the other direction that was staring at me. So I'm like, y'all, when I tell ya, I ran so fast. Like, I did not even look behind me, not once. I couldn't run back to my house because he was coming from the direction of my house. So I ran to the bus stop, and I ran so fast. Like, I ran for my life. Like, y'all, it was so crazy. Like, y'all don't even know how scared I was. Like, I did not know what this man was gonna do to me if he got a hold of me. So I ran so fast. Like, that's the fastest I ever ran in my life. And I had to run to the bus stop because I couldn't run home. Like, and even if I did run home, like, would I would have unlocked the door in time, you know, before he could have grabbed me or something? Like, you know, it was crazy. So I ran to the bus stop. Like, I didn't even look behind me. So when I got to the bus stop, I looked, like, you know, to see where he was at, and I seen him. There's like, you know, you go straight, and there's like a street before, like, you get to my bus stop. So I guess I just looked behind me, and I seen him turn off on that street, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what his intentions was. Like, when I tell y'all I don't know what his intentions was, I freaking don't. Like, I don't know what he was doing. So I ran for my life. Like, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. Like, all I was thinking, like, what if this man got his hands on me? Like, what would I do? I don't know if he had a vein. This man is gonna take me. Like, you know, I get to the bus stop, and the kids are like, oh, do you know him? And I'm like, what? Do I know him? No, I don't know that man. Like, I don't know, like, what the hell they were thinking. So I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Like, were we freaking playing tag? Like, no, that was a grown man, and I'm 14, 13 years old. Like, no, I don't know him. What? I forgot my primer. I forgot to spray my face with my primer. I got to school, and then I ended up calling my mom, like, you know, telling her what had happened. Like, I almost got kidnapped. I don't really know, like, you know, like, I think he was chasing me, but I'm not even sure, but I feel like he was. So I called her, and then I ended up getting a ride to school for like the next week or whatever, so I didn't have to walk by myself. Then after that, everything was pretty fine, you know, aside from like the usual mother freakers, aside from like, you know, the usual creepy people that, you know, stare in their cars and beep their horns and stare stare at me and yell at me, you know, when I'm walking down the street. But other than that, it was pretty much okay. It sounds like, you know, I'm so cool about it, but I still actually like experienced a little bit of trauma from what happened. Trying to fluff up these bantu knots. So for my edges, I'm gonna be using this Gorilla Snot today. And this sprayer is so bomb. I got it from Sally's, honey, look. Well, thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more story times, let me know, and also leave me some comments down of what you guys want to see. So thanks for watching.